Yes. Yay. And I guess you all can know why. Yeah, you can know why, because it's a privilege, it's a great pleasure and a great privilege for me to be the one hosting my one and only Girls on Wheels, enormously enormous. My upline from the French side. Yes, my downline from the English side. It's actually an exciting moment for me, and I hope I won't be the guest and she won't be the host this time again. I will try not to be a guest. I will try to be the host as it should be tonight.
You yes, so can do both.
Do both. My diamond is also there.
And be a guest.
It will be my matter alone. Yes, my diamond will also put mouth. You chook mouth in this matter because we have a big fish.
In the matter.
We have a big fish to fry tonight. So welcome, Girls on Wheels, enormously enormous, Mrs. Bakare Eno Martins, Mrs. Eno Martins Bakare, as you may wish to call her. Yeah, she's always gleeful. She's always happy. It's always nice to be around her. You won't have a dull moment. And she lives life. She enjoys living. And like she said, she has not seen the best. But of course, she's far, far, far away from where she's coming. She has a story to tell us. I believe that she has a story to tell us. So before I turn the story to my story, let me welcome you and welcome everyone who are on this call tonight. Let me especially appreciate Lexi the Peeps, Biola Ayuba, Artine, Gladys, Air Team, Joanne, Ima, Eson, Ola, Shasha Queen. Yes, and many more that will be joining us. And so without much ado, I say welcome and I ask you the first question.
Hey, hot seat.
How do you get to know about the Omegapro?
Hey, this Omegapro, let me just start at the core. This Omegapro story cannot be written without the people who were the very foundation of this story. And that is you, my OP, for inviting me to meet with our diamond in the house, Gladys. That story started that January 2021, 27th year. I think it was on the 28th of January 2021. When you invited me for this meeting, I just remember it like it was yesterday. Before then, I think 2 days before then, you invited me to a Zoom call. So I was on the Zoom call with our diamond. She was talking, she was presenting the Omegapro opportunity. I listened attentively. I actually thought the person I was presenting was maybe somewhere abroad, maybe in the UK or something. For some reason, I just had that in my mind that, she must have been presenting this opportunity from abroad, because her ambience, white walls, beautiful, I thought she was presenting from out of the country. Only for Mr. Joel Farinouye, as I call him fondly, my OP. We had met at the previous business just in December. And see, guys, I just want to encourage us about the importance of forming connections when you meet people. for the first time, be open to connections. Be open. Oh, I've met this person. Don't shut the door to connections. Just be open to connecting with people and connecting well. If not for the fact that I met Mr. Joel Farinloye in December, this story wouldn't have been. That's what I'm saying. I met him in December, and then this journey started in January. And he invited me to have this business meeting with him after I'd had the Zoom call with the lady in question. I felt, her way of presentation was awesome, it was fluid, it was, warm, it was energetic. And, I hadn't seen anything. Usually when you see on Zoom calls, it was just, there's something about Zoom calls that doesn't really encourage people to attend Zoom calls a lot, or especially with regards to business presentation. But hers was different. It was like we're gisting. It was like she knew everyone on the call. She was fluid. She was laughing. She was cracking jokes. And she was, and you people know who I'm talking to. And that's, Mrs. Gladys Oluwafumi-Keetim, our diamond in the house. That was my first encounter with her on the Zoom call. Only for Mr. Joel Farinloye, he asked me, oh, how did you find the presentation? I said, it was awesome. I said, but I don't have money for now, but when I'm ready, I'm going to call you and all that. And Myopi, I want to salute you again for being dogged. You saw something and you decided not to tell me that you were inviting me for the same business opportunity. You invited me 2 days later and you said, oh, I'd like to invite you for this business. And you see, I was starting the new year. I was open to opportunities. I wanted to start the year. I wanted to start the year well. So I was open. I was like a book, like, okay, what will work? We're starting the new year. We're coming from 2020, COVID, lockdown, trying to start life gradually again. And then so I was really open, like, okay, what was going to work for me? And then he invited me. Lo and behold, first of all, he was late. I was leaving already. And then by the time he came, like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was caught in traffic, And okay, just come and meet my partner. And then lo and behold, the person that was sitting in front of me, I was like, oh, hi, welcome. And I was like, is this not the woman from UK? And I looked at her, I was like, why would I told this man that I would let him know when I want to? Why would he invite me to come and see this woman right now? Why? That was me. I did not like the fact that I was bamboozled into having this second meeting. That was how I saw it. I felt blindsided. I felt he bamboozled me into the second meeting. But I've learned so much after that encounter. I've learned that go with the flow because you really don't know what's out there for you. Go with the flow. Don't question, don't be angry, don't put negative energy out there. Just go with the flow and realize that you are where you should be. That's my takeaway from everything that's happened. Now, looking at it in retrospect, I tell myself, you are where you should be at a given time. It's one of the takeaways for me, and I hope that somebody can be this open-minded. You are where you're supposed to be. There's no mistake. There's no chance encounter. Our steps are ordered. I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be at that point in time. Because if I had known that I was going to meet Gladys Etim, I wouldn't have showed up. I would have said no. I told you when I'm ready. That would have been it. So my OP, I salute you. I thank you for keeping that away from me. That was very professional. For keeping that away from me, you opened me up to at least having that encounter. And that was where everything happened. So you showed me the opportunity and you gave me the opportunity to also meet Gladys Etim, and it was fireworks, It's like attracting, like the energy was right. I met this woman and it was sparks. It was sparks. I met her. It was like I'd known her since, and we got talking. We left Brami Joel for the purpose of this meeting. Brami Joel is Mr. Joel. Those of you who know, you know. And then we left him, and we got this. Went outside, got to this corner, and started talking about everything: family, finances. how to chase your goals, chase your dreams, don't forget yourself, everything. And I was like, this woman gets me. She really gets me. She gets where I am at this time, and the fact that I really wanted to change something. So that was how I got to know about the Omegapro opportunity. It wasn't a straight cut road. It was almost not happening. It almost didn't happen, but I thank God it happened, and so much has changed since then. I've said so much, but now.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Now, at what point did you realize that you are in for a big thing?
At the very beginning, I was quick to notice that there was something about this opportunity. And I got that vibe, I got that from the very beginning, that first encounter with Gladys. And inside of me, I said, I want some of this. I wanted some of this. There was the level of confidence, it was almost like she was guaranteeing me without saying, I guarantee you, There was this energy I wanted. There was this confidence I wanted. There was the way she sold the opportunity, and she was like, you know what? This changed my life. It can change your life. And I was like, what do I have to lose? Where am I coming from? I was dead broke, coming from COVID. There was no other, I didn't see any other option. Okay, option B that. Because I was starting 2021 thinking I was going to go get a car to start driving Uber or Bolt, because those who know me know I love driving. I don't get tired. So that was my option B. And I looked at this one, I was like, this doesn't look so bad. I think this might be a better option instead of going to get a car and then start driving Bolt. So that was when it was instant for me, because I saw Gladys as someone I wanted to be. And I wanted to be that person fast. Just like my life depended on it. And I really wanted what she had. And I wanted it fast. I really wanted it fast. So I went all out. I was crazy. I went all out. I can't hear you, Brahmi Joel. Are you muted?
What were some of the challenges you faced at the onset that you were able to overcome over time? And how did you overcome them?
Yes, one major one. This is family meeting, and I'm going to say it because I'm talking to family, I'm talking to people. I don't want anyone to think that there's anything that can stop you except you. One major obstacle in my path then was my husband did not give his blessing or his say so. And this is Africa. We're not in the Western world. This is Africa. There's a place of, oh, your husband says so, and things. So I had to get to a point where I looked at what are the pros, what are the cons. Pro, financial freedom. I'll be able to support my husband. I'll be able to support the taking care of our children. I'll be able to take care of my personal needs. I've never been the kind of woman who depended on, a man to take care of me, right from, I've always been the hunter. I've always been the one taking care of people. So for me, not being able to take care of myself is an anomaly. It's an anomaly for me. So one major barrier was being able to manage my husband's not endorsing the business, because one major challenge for him was like, okay, what kind of business is this business that you have to go outside Nigeria to go and build? That you cannot, have you finished building it in Nigeria before you go to outside Nigeria to go and build? Because then I had my eyesight on Ghana. And with this business that we have, you go to where you have people. You go to where you have people and you build the business. Either you go physically or virtually, but you go to where you have people. So that was it for me. I knew I had family in Ghana. I knew they by extension, they are friends and all that. So I wanted to be in Ghana, and I had the support of my OPI and my diamond And they were like, you know what? You have people in Ghana. Hey, let's go to Ghana. What are we talking about? You know, because then the momentum in Nigeria was already taking off. You know, I was invited for the first time in my life. See, I tried to do MLM. I tried to do businesses in the leverage. It just never worked. It's either it's one supplement or one product, and I'm not that kind of person. I don't know how to sell products. It's not my strong point. But you see, ideas, abstracts. Paint a picture with your mouth. You know, I can paint a picture. I can visualize. I can tell you, okay, I can sell an idea. So for me, I was like, it's a no-brainer. This is like, you know, my tough. I want to be able to paint a picture and tell people. And with the kind of support that I had, given the fact that our Diamond Gladys Air team had been to Omegapro office and seen the place, and I was like, please, this is my story. I don't have to go and meet Andreas myself before I use her story. So my friend has been there. Look at her with the CEO, and I was out. I was like, they shot me out of a barrel. Pew! And as I was just bringing people to meet with her. She was closing there. People were signing up. I was like on a roll. I was like, ain't no barrier for me. Oh, me, I'm not seeing barrier. Oh yeah, barrier. Calm down. Let us massage your ego small. Okay, there will be tension, but the tension will not kill us. We will manage the tension. You know, for me, then it was like, when you decide not to give up on your goals, when you hold steadfast, when you set your gaze like a flint, like I want this thing and I want it. I'm not seeing any other thing other than I want this thing. And it's not for selfish reason. It's for the greater good, right? Because it was for the greater good of not just me. So it wasn't selfish. I did not see barrier. I was like, you know what? This barrier, you will come down. Mountain, you will come down. That was it for me. I was like, mountain, you will come down. You will come down. We'll be okay. All right. And that was it. And guess what? Today, because I decided not to give up, now see, all of you don't like to be warrior-like. You don't like to fight for what you believe. Greater good. Please, learn to fight. Because they say, he who lives to fight, how did they say that thing? He who lives to fight, fights another day, whatever. I don't trust me, I don't know.
Live to fight for another day.
You understand? There's some tactical fights, not that you will scatter and spoil things, but you will tactically, you will fight small, then you retreat small, you fight small, you retreat small. You know that it's not unto death, but you want to achieve a goal. So that was what it was for me. That was a major barrier, a major one that took months to settle. My people, I did not give up. It does not mean that it was not an easy fight. It was major because emotions were there. You know, mother-in-law, help me talk to your son. It took a village, but everybody saw my eyes. There was fire inside it. So do you have fire in your eyes? So, regarding what you believe in. And today, it's made so much sense for the family. Maopi, I hope I'm doing well.
Very well, very well. So what's the situation now? Have you been able to overcome that and have?
Oh, yes.
What's the situation?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're in a good place now because I had a tribe in the setting. When your mother-in-law is not usually the case, right? Or it's on your side, there's something you are doing right. If it's an impartial mother-in-law, there's something you are doing right. And she sees through that. And, you know, she becomes your ally and she's helping you to talk to her son. Like, it's not easy to find a wife that wants to wage war with you and earn money with you to support. So, hello? You should be supporting her. You should not make it difficult for her. And so I celebrate my mother-in-law as always. She's like the best, you know. It's God just loves Eno. God loves Eno and gave me Mommy Bakare. God loves me and gave me Mommy Bakare, who has been fighting my cause for me. Today we're in a good place. Hobby is in a better place. Hobby is okay. You know, he has taken it in stride. This is my wife. She has her eyesight in the world out there. So she's not local in her mind, in her thinking, and all that. So it's okay now. I travel to different places, international trips and all that. Like, okay, Motigba, okay, Motigba. And that's it. And I go and I come back and everything is fine. And I have a village I have family who come to help, my sister, my mom at one point. So you just have to have support system. As long as there's a support system to help you make sure that nothing suffers, because at the end of the day, what we are fighting for is to provide a good life for the children. As long as they are not exposed to harm, they are not left alone, there's no sense of abandonment, then we're good. So I ensured that I had a system in place, yes, and we're good.
Thank you very much. So it's been an exciting moment, I say again, because we are enjoying you. We can see your vibe. We can see how happy you are telling your story, and I can feel you. Now, we have a number of friends in the house who are probably new. So what rank are you now? And how have you been able to get to that rank? And what advice do you have for those who are just coming in to help them to be able to attain certain height in this business?
It takes a village. This business takes a village. It takes working with your team. But the thing is, you have to have something you bring to the table, you know? Like a diamond will say, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? You need to have the vibe, first of all. You have to have the vibe of a fighter, a go-getter, you want it. And then your team, your constituency will rally around you and say, okay, you know what, we can't leave her alone. You know, let's go, let's help her rank. I'm thankfully a platinum in Omegapro, a platinum ranking member. We achieved this December 2021. Let's say 11 months of doing the business. It happened December 2021, all the way to platinum. And I really, really want to celebrate my diamond. She's just a fireball. She's a fireball, you know.
I can attest to that.
No, she's a fireball. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's just say it as it is. Gladys Etim is a fireball. She's, you know, there's so much that we can take away from her. You know, truthfully speaking, there's just so much we can take away from her. You know, that's when you want something. When you want something, when you want to achieve a goal, she likes to also use setting your gaze like a flint. Like, we can achieve this. You know, she when she wants to achieve something, she doesn't want to say, maybe we will achieve this. We will do it. And you see, when you get that we will do it from her, it's okay. Oh yeah. You got to pull yourself up like, let's go. We show up for the meetings. Where are the prospects? Let's go and meet them. Let's go meet them in the office. Let's go, let's take them out to dinner, whatever it will take. She's a whatever it takes kind of person. And a lot of us are learning that from her. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If we need to travel to Abuja, take for example, when we went to see Brig Jen, the female brigadier general who came in. I was like, Brig Jen is in Abuja. I met her 2 years ago. She's like, oh yeah, let's go to Abuja. That was it. We're in Abuja. We were in Abuja. So it's not like
in French.
my diamond,
in Abuja,
No, you're not supposed to talk. You're just supposed to be enjoying the moment. Just be enjoying it. You know, honestly, this story will not be complete without us saying it as it is. You know, it's just a celebration of who you are, what you put in place, how you call us up higher. You know, it's like impossibility is nothing. Like literally, you know, like when you say, "I'm thinking that is." Oh yeah, now you know, why are you thinking when we can do? Let it be that we did and then it didn't work, than for you to be saying, second guessing, procrastinating, thinking, will it not? Shall we do? Shall we do? And that has helped a lot of us. Maybe not as much, but she's still worlds apart. Once I'm back, we're still catching up. Don't worry. We will still keep getting better. But you know what? It takes a tribe for you to achieve your goals in the multi-level marketing industry. But you must believe in yourself, first of all, that you have what it takes. And then if you come to your tribe with, I believe I can do this, I want to do this, I need you guys to hold me, I know I can do this, I'm not ready to play small anymore, the tribe got your back. I celebrate the Glee tribe, You know, what a lot of you came to see as the Glee tribe came from, we want our tribe, we want, happy people, gleeful people, unstoppable people and all that. A lot of brainstorm sessions, and the day it dropped on us. Madam, do you remember where we were? We were just entering your house. Do you remember the t-shirt we saw on Benny?
Yes, I remember. Glee, the blue t-shirt, Glee.
And we're like, Glee. Do you know that somebody later said, I thought that Glee was Gladys and no. I love
Gladys loves Eno. Gladys loves Eno.
I love that. I'm telling you. I was like, honestly, and that's why we need to be careful. Different people's interpretations and the way they see things. And I never saw Gladys or Eno in Glee. When she said, I was like, for real? So it's taking a process to get to where we are. And guys, trust me, if you're on this call, this tribe is not stopping. There's just so much ahead of the tribe, so much we're still set to do, so much conquering ahead of us. If you believe in the Glee tribe, there's so much more that we're doing that we can do together as a tribe. If you believe it, is as good as achievable. This tribe is the kind of tribe that will hold everyone. So even at some point where you feel like, oh, I'm left alone, don't worry. Some other person is being helped. And so just like that, we keep pulling each other up, It's a never-ending story.
Thank you so much. Now, how have you been handling objections? Because this is more for those who are new here. Of course, we are enjoying the story, but we also want those who are new to have a value to take home. So how have you been handling objections? Because in network marketing, one thing that is common, a common factor is objection. No. And how has it impacted on you? Has it ever discouraged you? And you say, oh, you know what? Let me just put a stop to this. Or you are converting it to an advantage and an opportunity being open. So how have you been doing it? Objection.
At the beginning, it was hurtful. I used to literally imagine like it's as if I should open people's head and put the information inside and let them get it. You feel that this is an opportunity that can that's transformed your life, and you see that it can transform other people's life, and they just don't get it. They feel it's a scam. They feel it's no, I don't want to do this, and I'm like, you're not even trying. You're not even giving yourself permission to even try. So it used to be very, very hurtful. It used to be very painful, especially for people I feel should get it, should run. You expect people to run with your kind of fire too, but then I realized that we're all different. We're different individuals, we're different people. And then I came upon this video by Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the US, and she was talking in that video, and she said she eats no for breakfast, meaning that you tell me no is just part of, daily life. I eat no for breakfast. Yes, next,
Next.
It's not always easy. Yeah, it's not always easy. You just feel that sense of like dejection. But the experts, people who have done well in times past, will tell you no is part of yes. Yes is part of no. So someone tells you no, okay, next. Someone tells you no, okay, next. Don't, and when you hear people's stories, they will tell you that the people who are close, repeatedly, even guests on this my Omegapro story show will tell you how the people who are closest to them are not in the business. Friends they've known for years, not in the business. Family members, not in the business. Even as much as they are doing so well, their nearest and dearest, maybe just a minor percentage of those who are close to successful people in MLM are actually in the business with them. So it's normal. No is normal. No is part of yes, yes is part of no. So next, if this person doesn't say no, we've even had guests who have come and told us how much they say no, but they're watching you. Is your life changing? Is your life transforming? Are you doing better? They are watching. They are watching to see what is changing. They are watching to see, oh, when I begin to see positive change in this person's life, I think I'll sign up. Is it not this person that will ask me for the Rika of rice? That will tell me that she has not paid her child's school fees, that she wants to borrow 50K, she wants to borrow 20K. I've not seen her life transform enough, so I'm still thinking. So you can't blame people if they want to size you up, they want to see how much your life is changing. There are people who have seen my life change over time, and who, now when I say, are you ready to put your money? Are you ready to start changing your mindset? Put this one instead of the money sitting in the back. They are seeing your story. One trip, you take one trip, they look at it, baby, you enjoy yo. The next, you're back, and then you traveled again. They are watching. They are watching. So as much as you're traveling, you're exposing yourself, you're expanding your horizon. Before Omegapro, I had not left Lagos in 12 years. I say it. Lagos to Ibadan. Lagos to Ibadan.
10 full years. 12.
12. Enyolodindi, somebody, human being. I'd not left Lagos in 12 years.
You were in your
cocoon.
I
traveled before. See, friends on this call, do you know that you can literally pause your life, just freeze it, and just keep it? You don't do it intentionally. Life will just happen to you. You just realize that you've forgotten yourself. You're just existing. And life is just happening to you. You're not happening to life. Existence just happens. You're just like that. But the moment you say, is it not me? They say me, Eno Bakare. Me? Come on, man. What rubbish. When did I become this person that is just paused? Like somebody pressed the remote and put me on pause. When did I become this person? And that's what happened for me. I just realized, why? Why am I this person that is not exploring, that's not taking advantage of life, that's not going for my goals anymore? What happened to me? I forgot myself. Wasn't particular about my look, my hair, wasn't particular. I was like, what happened to me? Life happened. And life happens to people. So if you're in that space now, you're not alone. Life happens to people, but you know what? You need to reach out and decide for yourself that something has to change. When you decide something has to change, that's the first step. Something has to change. First step. All right, I'm identifying with people who hold my hands. I'm determined I want to change my life. And it will happen. It will happen. It just takes a decision. It takes a decision.
That's good. So now, I'm happy to know that you have been able to build a team over time. What are some of those things that have helped you to really build the team? What are some of the qualities this time around that you feel you've been able to develop in yourself? Because we have diversity, we have people with different behavior, with different temperament, background, and from all spheres of life. So sometimes they act in a particular way that you never expected. So, and that could affect you. So what are the things that you have learned, you force yourself to learn or somehow to enable you to be able to build that team and to be able to build that Yes, the spirit of the team spirit. Yeah, to be able to build your team.
People just want to know that you care, sincerely. People just want to know that you care and that you really care, you know, that you don't have an agenda, that you really, really care. And that your yes is your yes and your no is your no, you know. People need to realize that you'll be there for them, you know. As a leader, you'll be there, you know, in the good times, in the bad times, because life is about seasons. Life is about seasons, and not everything is about business, sincerely. And that's the beauty of having friendships in the business. Our business is a people-driven business. So if you have decided to run together, it's about forming, you know what, beyond business, friendship has to also thrive. When the friendship is rocked, then you begin to, people begin to look at you and wonder, what was it about in the first place, you know? What was it about, really? So it's important to let people know that you care and, you know, stick your guns. Show that you're there for the long haul, sincerely. Show that you're there for the long haul. Genuinely ask people how they, you know, the thing is, a lot of times we assume things.
I was about to go there. Because sometimes some of them assume things, yeah.
We assume things a lot. Sometimes
they don't really know.
Feel they understand where you are at a given point in time. But that's not where your headspace is at that point in time. But I like having conversations. I like having difficult conversations. I don't like to skirt around. If I let things slide, it's like, you know what? Do I really want to dissipate energy here? Will this person understand where I'm coming from? As a leader, having conversations is important. See, initiate conversations. If you feel like, you know, this person is behaving somehow, unlike their normal person, broker that conversation. It can't be that difficult. Sincerely, it can't be that difficult. It's not. It's not. Broker the conversation. Babe, I see that, you know, I noticed this, I noticed that, you know, you made this comment. It seemed like a snide comment. What's going on? What's happening? Are you okay? Is everything fine? You know, people need to know that you care. You know, these things are very, very important because we're talking about human emotions. That is where emotional intelligence comes in. When you're working with people, don't just think rationally, think emotionally. We're just a bundle of emotions as human beings. We're a bundle of emotions. So it's important to know, talk to your tribe. Talk to your tribe. Talk to your people, your team, people you're working with, you're building with. Let them get you. Let them get you. If you feel that something is off, say, just ask. Are you good? Are you really good? It's important. I don't know how else to say it other than this is very, very important. Are you good? Is everything okay? Are there things we should put on the table? Are there things we should talk about? When people know you genuinely care, nothing will stop them from giving their all. All, like, you know what? This person is there, through thick and thin, and you are there. This person is there. So with that, the emotional connections are there, and you know that this person has my back. It might be even family drama. It might be husband. It might be challenge with the children. It might be something. It might even be the business relationship. Maybe the person doesn't understand maybe certain moves that were made and all that, and the person just wants to know. And not everybody can initiate a conversation. Some person will like, babe, we need to talk about this, or we need to sit down, we need to talk. But some other person might just be looking and just form their own opinions and just what they just decide this is it. And at the end of the day, what do we want to achieve as leaders? What do we want to achieve? You want a wholesome family as a leader. You want heart leaders. You want heart leaders, leaders who would run with their heart. That's what you want as a leader. Because once people are running with their hearts, you know that any day, come rain, come high water, they will stand up. They will stand up in the rain. They will stand up in the storm. They will stand up in the hail. They will stand up in the tornado. Once their hearts are in the right place. So it's very key. It's very key. Thank you, sir. I hope I answered it well, sir. You are muted, oh, my host. You are muted, sir.
Oh, sorry. Now, looking at where you are now, where you are coming from, and where you are headed, what do you think you'll have done differently? What do you think you'll have done differently from what you are doing now? Or what are the things you will have expected to have happened before now to help you in getting to where you are headed?
Brahmi Jue, have mercy now. This question is too loaded. Where do I start from? I'm like,
Start from the start. Start from the start.
You know what? I'll just take, if there's any part I leave out, please just pull me back.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm in a place of gratitude right now. You know, just like the write-up introducing today's Omegapro call. Some of our friends on this call have heard when I started this journey in for the purpose of those of us who haven't heard it before, when I started my Omegapro journey, I didn't even have $100. Then $100 plus $29 $129 came to about, I don't know, that's 65 or so, 65,000 naira. At the beginning of 2021, I did not have 65,000 naira. I did not have it. There's no shame in the matter. I did not have it.
Maybe that resonates with me too. We know our story.
$100 gang in Omegapro with plenty. Some people came with their $100. Some people did not have it. I fell into the category of people who didn't have it. But I needed the opportunity. I knew if I was given the opportunity, I was going to go all out because it was, for me, it was a lifeline. And I got that lifeline. My diamond, the woman I just met her. The day I met her, by the time I got, you know, after the conversation, after the time we spent and everything, I think she went home and she decided, this woman needs a chance. This woman needs a chance. There's fire coming out of this woman. She's girls on wheels. This woman needs a chance. There's something about this woman. Her ideas are crazy. She just needs an opportunity. And for me, I remember that when I woke up 30th of January morning, and I saw congratulations, welcome to Omegapro, blah, 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 that she sent to me. I was like, because she called me and she asked me after that conversation, we had a wonderful conversation, and she said, so when are you signing up? I said, I'll let you know, I'm trying to put some finances together, how you be brushed, the fact that you don't have money. You don't make it sound nice. I was broker than broke. I was like, don't worry, I'm trying to put some money together. When I'm ready, she saw through it. She said, this one no get money. Child. And I woke up that morning, and I saw congratulations, welcome to Omegapro, blah, blah, blah. I was like, congratulations, She said, send your details, send the name and all that. I said, okay, let me just send it to her, but when I have the money, we'll get myself signed up and all that. And that was what I saw. My voice note to her was 3 minutes, and I was crying. I couldn't believe it. I was in Omegapro. And I said, one of the things I said to her, I said, you took away my excuse. You took away my excuse. My excuse would have been, I don't have money to start. But then when somebody takes away, okay, you don't have money to start. Okay, start now. Let us see what you can do. I say, you tried the wrong person.
Give her an opportunity. Seizing opportunity. Seizing opportunity.
I did not look back. But you know what, Rami Joel, I see so many people giving that same opportunity repeatedly. They sit on it. They are so comfortable with being broke. I'm sorry if you're on this call and this is you. I'm sorry. You really need to wake up. If you're on this call and this is you, we're not mentioning names or anything. If you're on this call and this is you and you are given this same opportunity, you are not going out, you're not calling everybody, you're not saying you gotta be here, this is life transform. Hey, I knew I needed those commissions. The commissions were going to save my life. I did not blink. Brami Joy was like, is it not the woman I just introduced this opportunity to? Where is she running to? Sign up, sign up, sign up. Bringing all the people. And the man was like, eh?
I was scared. I was even scared. That let this woman not go and hurt herself. Oh.
Well, I was fighting for my life.
To keep the head above the waters.
That was it. I was fighting for my life. I was tired of having needs and my needs not being met. For me, it's embarrassing. I don't know how to do it. I have to be copying and be asking for money. I just needed that opportunity, and that was what she did. The same way, okay, I'm borrowing you this money. Here you go. Here's the opportunity. I told her, I said, you've taken away my excuse. I'll surprise you. And I knew it wasn't just surprising her. I knew I needed to prove myself. Not I needed to prove myself to her. I needed to prove myself to myself that, Eno, you got this. You can do this. You can. You know, and I did it. So I want to encourage anybody. If you're broke today, if you're in need of money today, if you're given an opportunity that can change your life, stop listening to naysayers. Stop listening to people say it's a scam. So anybody says it's a scam, next. Story, next. You don't have time. You really don't have time. You're a race against time. You're a race for your life. You don't have time for naysayers, people making noise in your ears. You don't have time. You don't have time. Part of the things that have changed in my life since then is the fact that I'm no longer broke. You know, when I say, before when I tell you I'm broke, if I say I'm broke, just know that crack, bend me into two, I will break back. When I say I'm broke, I am broke.
I was about to come into that aspect of the whole story because I remember a time when your daughter came up and said, Mommy, how rich are you? So how have you been able to create that impression and really live that lifestyle you had wanted to, so much so that your daughter could relate with what is currently happening?
Guys, before Omegapro, I was on a very tight budget. I was owing $500,000. I have never in my life owed that much money. I came into Omegapro, did not even know I was owing that much money. That's the worst part. So you know when you're only basic, but you're not even aware that you are owing. Only to now realize, I joined Omegapro in January 30th. By February, I now realized I was owing to the tune of $500,000. I have never owed that kind of money in my life. So for me, I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I want to digress a little bit and encourage somebody. If you are so attached to your comfort zone, you won't go far. I had a Subaru truck that I was driving then when I came to Omegapro. You know when you have car, to fuel your car, it's wahala. I had a Subaru truck, but I was still very broke. 1,000 fuel, 2,000 fuel, 2,500, still very broke. I told myself, I cannot be owing $500,000 and I'll be driving a Subaru truck, like seriously. And then I'm owing $100 for starting the business. I did not tell my husband, I did not even take permission. I didn't do nothing. I just sold the Subaru truck. I sold it fast. I disposed of the Subaru truck. I started entering bus, Okada, trekking, and not see. Some people say, I can't do without a car. Hello, you can do without anything you set your mind to. If you tell yourself that I cannot be driving a car and I'm broke, then you get rid of that car, use the seed money. What I did was I got rid of the car, took part of the money, settled part of the bill, 250,000. Settled part of the bill, what I was owing, took part of the money, invested in Omegapro, paid part of my debt, was remaining small because for me, $100 was big money. And then I was moving like that. So the thing is, you're not stuck. You can change anything at any point in time. If you look at, if I displease myself or I get uncomfortable for a little while, just a little while to ensure that I have seed. The rich will tell you, I've made myself a student of the rich. Oh, that's one of the major things that have changed for me. I'm a student of the rich. I consume information of the rich and the successful globally. We're in a global village. I binge watch videos, audio books, things just to increase my mindset, change my orientation. The rich will tell me, you must have seed. You must save some money for eventuality. You must invest. So all those things, I'm living that life now. You must diversify your portfolio. You must have a number of places where you're making money from. And I beg to tell somebody this evening, if you're in this country and your economy is a Naira economy along with the Nigerian Naira economy, please change it. You're not going to be doing me a favor. You're going to be doing you a favor. It's critical. It's a no-brainer. Your
Thank you so very much.
Cannot strictly be a Naira economy anymore. It's a sin against humanity. Brahmi Joel, should I take it easy?
Yeah, I beg. I understand where you are coming from, and I understand why you are so passionate about the whole thing. Now, because of our time, we would like to know what are some of the things, although you mentioned them, what are some of the things you've been able to accomplish with Omegapro, and what are some of the things you are also still looking up to doing in the future with the opportunity you have in your hands?
Okay. I recently met one of our Omegapro leaders and we just got talking in conversation, and I was like, okay, with all the changes that have happened, how does he see the future? And he was like, Omegapro is solid, it's a great company, it's this and that. And I said, okay, what's his take about diversifying your portfolio? Is he one of the people who would say, you know what, build your Omegapro business, put all your energy, do everything in Omegapro? And he said, you know what, build capacity with Omegapro, and then diversify your portfolio. Have a bouquet, a portfolio of different streams of income, different things generating money for you. And that's exactly what I would say. Where I am now is this. Omegapro laid the foundation for me to begin to look at, okay, where else can we put money? A little here. Where else can we grow money? A little there. Where, that's the mindset. And that's why Dangote is where Dangote is. A lot of the rich people, billionaires that we know, they diversify their portfolio. They have multiple systems where they are making money. They grow one to an extent, and then they begin to say, you know what? Let's have some here. Let's have some there. That is where I am now. I'm no longer in the place of just surviving. I'm looking at, okay, some money is coming here, some money is coming here, some money is... And it started with $100 and a change mindset. It starts from here. In here is where it starts. When here, reconditioned, we're unstoppable. Once it happens here, we're unstoppable.
My sister, I congratulate you. I congratulate you for what you've been able to accomplish so far. A lot of barriers you have been able to overcome, challenges, And I'm happy that we have interesting stories to relate. We have nice experiences. Time will not permit us. I will have asked you to relate some of your nice experiences here in Omegapro. But maybe I can ask you to share one or two, just in a bit, interesting experiences to round up this our story tonight. And any advice that you have for our friends. So let's use that to round it up.
Another wonderful thing that I've experienced since joining Omegapro is expanding my network of friends. I have people on my contact list from Mexico, Peru, Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Friends I've connected with by virtue of Omegapro. And you know, hosting these stories, when we go out, when we travel, I'm always looking at connecting with people. So for me now, connecting with people is not just connecting with people here in Nigeria, they're connecting with people, or when we go on trips, like, oh, where are you from? Oh, this is what's happening in your country, what's happening people from Paris, you know, meeting women, even in the bathroom, in the toilet, and we're talking and we're gisting and we're connecting. So many people who have been on this Omegapro story are people I met passing, people I met in the bathroom, people I met just short conversations and then getting their numbers and phone. So that has changed. Looking at connecting with people globally, that's a big, big one that has happened for me, and I'm so excited about it. So I'm not even resting on that. So it's just, we'll keep expanding, you know, how we meet people, how we engage, how we connect to people, and just making friends globally. That's a big one for me. And then what else? We're no longer broke, bros.
That's the cocoa.
We give God
That's
the glory.
We have not come to play.
Yeah.
We really bless God for where we are today and the opportunities we have, the advantage. We're taking advantage of those opportunities that are exposed to us, and see where you are. And I congratulate you again and again for the much you have been able to accomplish in this business, the impact, the value you have been able to also give to others, the blessings you have become to your family, to your friends, and to many whom you have brought into the business, the value you have been able to bring to the team as a whole. You hosting Omegapro story, so it's something we all look forward to, because you do it nicely. I wonder if I can come close to what you do. And so no, I really appreciate what you are doing, and I want you to keep it up. So I have my diamond in the house, and I'm sure she wants to say something. Maybe ask a question or to say something about the whole story, the journey, how it started, where we are heading. Over to you, my diamond. Is Gladys team there?
Yeah, she's there.
I'm in the village in Delta. You will push you, allow me to enjoy my Omegapro story.
Hey, be fine, girl. Be the hell.
Oh my God, I think we should start doing comedy. Omegapro dollars, bringing out the comedian in you. Because our story is as real as it is so entertaining, and it's beautiful though. Okay, so their light is gone, but no problem. It's a hard. Well, have we finished? It's just 10 minutes after 10. Trust me. People should not be cheating on us, though, because we will not agree. If it's 10:30, she used to keep people till 10:30, 10:30, 10:40. We will not agree. She must stay on this court till 10:40.
I'm telling you, if you don't stop me, I will not stop.
I know, but let's keep it there so that we can have another story to tell another day.
That's right.
This is what I'm gonna say, babe. Please, let's not stop. Let's not stop telling our friends when we have good news, when we want to help them change one or two things. We will not stop telling them. Well, it's very clear that there are those who don't have the drive that we have, who are not looking for the money we are looking for. in real terms. Wallahi, the thing where they pursue me, not being they pursue them. So when I look back at some, I'm like, why is this person not running? Why is this person not running? I just tell myself, look, Gladys, this person is not pursuing what you're pursuing. While this person is looking for daily bread, me, I'm looking for pancake with mushroom, canned beans, oats on the side, plenty milk, honey, I don't like sugar. But what this person is looking for is sugar and and bread. And the person is feeling like, if I get these, I'm fine. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm pursuing. You know, we ran so hard. And I'm telling you, I keep saying we because it was a mutual journey. Bro, there are times when it is the back of your head I'm looking at. As you are going, I'll be looking at the back of your head. I'll be running after you. At other times, I won't even see no. I'll just see something that looks like a no in the distance. I'll see something that looks like a no in the distance. And that's what I'll be pursuing because I'll be like, that's not going. Maybe I'll meet up with her and I'll be able to. But believe me, I've learned so much from watching every one of us in our race. I've learned so much. You know, we've stood in the sun so glamorously, so brightly, so happily, so boldly. We stood there and we dared all our challenges to try us. Some challenge now will look at us and be like, please don't even go there. Let's go to another street. These ones, they are diehard, you know. Don't go to them at all. Because Biola told me in recent times, Biola said, Gladys, I'm ready for the phase 2. I'm ready for phase 2 of our match. I'm ready for the phase 2 of the next big thing we want to do. This same run, this same energy, these same goals we have, Gladys, we have new goals we're going to run. Biola said, I'm ready to run. Tell Joel that we want to run together again and make some dollars. We will not stop. We will not stop doing great things. We won't stop running for our goals. We won't stop meeting up with those goals. And I want to tell you, thank you. Especially thank you so much, Joel, Mr. Joel Familoye. Thank you, Mrs. Eno Bakare or Remy. Thank you, brother Joel. Thank you guys for being in my life. It's been an awesome one. And you know, like my comments, man, we just start. The story is just getting more beautiful. Now, the Indian music they enter. It is now the Indian music is entering. Yes. Because we're going to run again. For those on the call, we're going to run again, everybody. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it. Letting the peeps is with us all the way. Is behind us, helping us arrange the and arrange everything in the back office. Applying strengthening the kinks in our soul, you know. We know he's been with us. I know Brahmi Joel is always ready. When I say, bros, let's go, you know, and we bring out the golden vibes in us. We are bringing out the greatness in each other because we never say no. You know, you are right, Jare. Those last 2 years, I was ready that we should just make things happen. And we did because Jehovah was there. The Almighty was there right by our side. We gave him so much to bless, and he blessed that much. He blessed that much. Altine, we are going to run again, Altine. Get ready. We're going to run again. BJ, get ready. We're going to run again. You know, oh my God, I have a Latin D. Ogutu, I said, oh my God, my boss, I'm dropping my heart. I'm throwing everything. I'm at attention. I'm not moving till you tell me to move. I will not move, sir. I'm on command ground and I'm not moving. I will obey the last order. For all the in the house, is my oracle. I'm still following you. I'm also, you know, getting your vibes. Your vibes is also coming to me and injecting so much power. We were together till early morning hours yesterday. So you don't even know what you do to me. Thank you. We will give him something to bless. We keep giving God something to bless.
Thank you, my diamond.
Pepe, thank you. Pepe, thank you. Thank you, Sami Adeyemi. Mr. Adeyemi, I'm winning you $100. You have not received your $100. I was telling you the other day to call me. In fact, I'm sending it. Put your username because you show up so well on this call. And I'm like, how can somebody be this consistent? It's embarrassing. It's not. It's sweetening my stomach. I love it. I love it because it shows that when you start, you know. Sega still, well done. We will do it again, Shasha Queen. Friendship, me, my one and only friendship. we'll do it again. And bros, AY, we will do it again. What we did before, we have the ability to do it again. And so I would say start steadily, make the calls, keep making the calls, keep making the calls. Just make the calls, just write the numbers down and just make the calls, because we are doing another 90-day run, another 90-day run to Mercedes-Benz, another 90-day run to Mercedes-Benz. And who say we know fit, the person know them. It's in our hand. Thank you guys, you're all the best. I appreciate you so much. Gratitude. I delower all of you, times 10. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, enormous. Remain here.
Thank you, my
Thank you,
diamond. My diamond.
Said your cheek is looking very round. She's right here. That is to the house.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Man,
Good
I'm
evening, my
not recognize you again.
Me? You mean me?
22 verse 3. Yes, so you,
myself.
Cheek. Now, wow.
Now Omegapro. Now Omegapro.
Daddy said she's going to
Thank you so much.
That she's going to just stay close to the vibe so that the electricity can ignite her to action. Thank you, Gratitude. I love you so much. Mwah.
Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for rounding it up nicely that way. And I appreciate everyone that has been on this call, and especially our regulars, Mr. Sam Adeyemi, I really appreciate you. My sister Patience, Ojeka, Ozzy, and everyone. Mr. Shonusi, you are great. Shasha Queen, Sega. Oh, that's Bros AY. Yes, you are here. So we really thank you. We thank everyone. Atene, yes, thank you so much. So, enormous. I really enjoyed every part of your story tonight. And thank you so much for being there for us, for me. When I said, let's go, although at first you were like, but after that, after you got that, each time just say, how high?
Yes.
And I see that the whole story has changed, and we bless God for this amazing opportunity. So thank you all. And on this note, we say good night and God bless. But before then, you know, our regular, we have to take our tonic. And who is going to take the tonic for us? I don't know. Okay, we are nominating Pepe. Okay, Pepe. All right, Pepe and the gang. Pepe and the gang in the house. Oh yeah.
Yes, Pepe and the gang.
Activate it. Activate it. Unmute yourself and activate it. Our tonic.
Patience or Jekka, please. Where are you?
Okay. Okay, let's give it to, okay. Mr. Shunusi is there for us. Can we
DJ.
Yes. Can we have you give us the tonic? Let's go there.
All right, guys. Let's have it. All right. You know how we do it.
Yes, sir.
When I say,
you know how we roll.
Omegapro, we say impacting life. The second time to the moon, Omegapro, impacting life. And the third time, in the enormous way, Omegapro, we came, we saw, and we enormously conquered.
Enormously, I like that one. Enormously conquered.
Omegapro,
don't be my babe.
Impacting lives.
Let's go, Omegapro.
Impacting lives.
Omegapro.
Enormously conquered. Bombastic. Takalaka bombastic. Bombastic. So thank you, everyone. I'm wishing everyone a nice weekend. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe and stay blessed.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. See you next season.